Free Fire has long been one of the most successful mobile games of all time. It's been around for 7-8 years at this point in time, and it's got over 1 billion downloads on both iOS and Android devices. It's basically the top of the top. Like, you can't get bigger than Free Fire, but despite how popular this game is, it isn't immune to showing signs of age. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fantastic game. Pretty much one of the best mobile games. There's a reason why it's so popular. It might not be everybody's cup of tea. I know Free Fire has a lot of haters out there, but there's a reason why so many people enjoy it. Garena knew what they were doing. There's a lot of people out there, though, that are saying Free Fire is starting to be a little outdated. Considering it's like 8 years old at this point in time, it's about time for a proper successor. We had Free Fire Max. It wasn't that different from the original Free Fire. It's about time to get like the next-gen version of Free Fire. I think I finally found that game today, and that game is called ScarFall 2.0. In all honesty, ScarFall 2.0 kind of feels like a hybrid between Free Fire and PUBG Mobile, and you'll see that throughout this video. It's got improved graphics that look closer to PUBG Mobile graphics. It's got improved gameplay mechanics that still feel like Free Fire, but feel a bit more like PUBG Mobile than Free Fire does. Like, it's a weird mix between the two. And then on top of that, it basically just feels like a more challenging version of Free Fire. Like, if you're bored of Free Fire, you've been playing it for years, and you're kind of sick and tired of it because you're too good at the game already, this kind of feels like it's just going to be a more challenging version of that, which I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy. Look, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be triggered from this video, either because they're a die-hard Free Fire fan and they're going to be like, no, nothing ever replaces Free Fire, or there's somebody out there that, plays PUBG, for instance, and they're like, I don't like Free Fire at all, so why would I care about this game? But please, don't get triggered from this video. Even if you don't like Free Fire, you might like this game. So watch this video and actually see for yourself if this is something you would enjoy. So we're here in the game for the very first time today, and I will be providing a download link down below in the description. You might not be able to find this on the Google Play Store or the App Store. It's not going to be available for everybody, but if you use my download link in the description, you should be able to download it anywhere around the world. But before we jump into a match, I just wanted to show you all their training area right here to kind of like briefly talk about some of these things that I was talking about in the intro. As you can see, graphics wise, it looks much more like PUBG Mobile. My best description is it's basically like PUBG Mobile on medium to low graphics, but when you actually pick up a weapon, like for instance this one right here, you start to realize that the gunplay feels much more like Free Fire. The guns feel more solid like PUBG Mobile, but when you actually shoot at somebody and you hit them from far away, it feels more like Free Fire because there's no bullet travel time. You can shoot somebody all the way across the map. For instance, if we go very far over here in the training area, you have these enemies that are over here. Look, instantly can hit them all the way across the map. There's absolutely no delay whatsoever. So that is one thing that you have to get used to if you're playing a game like PUBG Mobile. You're going to want to lead your shots. Like if this person was running right here, you'd probably shoot right about right there. And it's not going to work like that in this game. So when you play it, understand you got to just line your crosshair directly on the enemy. And that way you can actually get your kill. But look, I just want to say to the Free Fire players, it's a good thing when a game like this comes out and it challenges Free Fire, because that's just going to make Free Fire even better than it already is. It's just like, Samsung being like the king of the smartphones, for instance. And then Google Pixel comes in and they release some feature that Samsung doesn't have. Samsung's going to frantically come in and then add that feature or something maybe even better for their phone in the next time. And it's just going to be a win-win situation for everybody. Every game is going to get better. But I digress. We are here now in a match. We are in the Andaman Islands. I believe this map is literally called Andaman. So it's set in the Andaman Islands of India in the Bay of Bengal. I don't know where we are exactly. It says 1943 over here, but we have modern day tanks and weapons. This is not a World War II game, so I'm not exactly sure what this is based off of. And when you are flying over the map, you can definitely see some similarities between this game and games like Warzone Mobile, PUBG Mobile. You guys get the idea here. Yeah, it looks good. It really does look good. It's got some of the easier mechanics, like, when you shoot somebody, numbers come off to show how much damage you do, or, people flying in on parachute. It just seems like it's catered a bit more toward a younger audience, but, like, it's a nice middle ground between... Oh, hello. Hello. It's a nice middle ground between PUBG Mobile and Free Fire. So, like, as I said, if you're a Free Fire player and you're bored because Free Fire is just too easy for you now at this point in time because you played for such a long time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at me go. Yeah, this does seem like this would be a pretty decent alternative. Oh my gosh, dude. Whoa. Okay. All right. We die very quickly in this game, so that's another thing to note. I'm not expecting my gameplay to be fantastic, but another thing to note is obviously, as I said in the introduction to this video, this game is not, 8 years in development. The original ScarFall has been around for a few years now, but you do have to give this game some time to really kind of gain its foothold. There's going to be some ups and downs with ScarFall, and eventually it's going to, get its positioning. It's going to understand what its audience wants. We got a guy right there. Oh my God, dude. And yeah, I have no doubt in my mind this is going to be a highly successful game, especially if they really kind of try to cater a bit more toward a global audience. Because as of right now, this game really is heavily focusing on an Indian audience, and I get that. There's not that many games made by Indian developers. A lot of them are not actually that good. But if you just tone that down a little bit, then I think you're going to cater a lot more toward people all around the world. It's just nice though. I mean, I don't know. It's a really solid battle royale game. This game has been in development for years at this point in time, and I think they did a very, very good job with this game. I really do not see very many complaints as of right now. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. The lighting is good. The shadows are good. There's a guy right there. Dude. I don't even understand how that worked. It's a miracle I even survived that, to be completely honest with you. But we're good. No, you've got to be freaking kidding me, dude. I couldn't climb up the thing. But that's really actually a great feature that I'm noticing. A lot of games just put you up against bots at the very beginning, and that's it. You have to wait a while before you even find your first real player. This game, there were a lot of real players there right from the very beginning. That was not a match filled with bots. Those people were way too good. It's match number 2, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the club. Seems like this is probably a decent area. I don't know. I don't know what the best area is in this map. I have no idea, dude. This is, like, really chaotic. This map. Enemy. Enemy. Come on. Let's go, dude. He didn't even hit me one time. Come on, man. Gotta get better. Gotta get better at the game. If exotic gaming can kill you without you even hitting me once. Oh, my God. There's a guy. There's a guy right there. Dude, my Wi-Fi, my internet went out for a second, and I teleported. And I thought I was going to die. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God, there's another person. Come on. Get those headshots. There we go. Another big problem. I'm basically almost completely out of ammo. If I could get this pistol kill without dying, that would be insane. Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? Let's go. Can I use a med kit? Please don't kill me while I'm rehealing. I'm starting to get the hang of it, and it is a very competitive game. I can see why so many people, even like Free Fire, for instance, because despite it kind of seeming like a somewhat childish game to a lot of people, it is very competitive, and it definitely has a big learning curve. It's actually like an incredibly fast-paced game, so, if you're all about fast-paced battle royale games, you feel like some of the ones that you're playing right now are just not quick enough. Yeah, this is definitely a quick game. Very, very fast-paced game. Dude, I just absolutely crushed that guy. Didn't even stand a chance. Let's go. Oh my God, I'm getting shot at by somebody else. You got this guy right here. Dude, there's actually decent recoil on the guns. You have to... Oh, you're leaning? I can lean too. Look at me go. Hold on. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm kind of low. Please be nice. Please be nice. There's a person on the rooftop over there. Maybe he doesn't see me. Maybe he doesn't see me. Oh, I do see him. I do see him. He just jumped out. This is my time. Here he is. Here he is. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, you aren't prepared for the noob to just go freaking crazy mode. I don't even know what I'm doing, but it's working somehow. We got a guy up here. Footsteps are right here. No, maybe he's not on the roof. What the heck is going on here? He's got to be close. He's got to be close. He's coming up these stairs, for sure. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let's go. Let's go. camping like a noob, but it worked. Gotta make a move over here. I gotta get myself back in the zone, and I want to go inside this building. I'm sure there's so many people in this building, dude. We got 2 guys over here. They're shooting each other. This guy is completely oblivious, isn't he? He's not oblivious. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. 5 people remaining. Hey, I'm happy. Being in the top 5 ain't even that bad. There's a tunnel right here. Sounds like a very bad idea, but I'll go in it. Why not, you know? There's a guy literally right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, you've got to be freaking kidding me. I choked. Completely choked. But you know what? Honestly, 3 people alive. What was I, in the top 4? I don't know. Doesn't tell me. But I did get 10 kills, and I'm happy about that. So, oh yeah, there we go. Number 4. So number 4 out of 40. Not really that bad considering this is my very first time playing this game. But before we end this video, before you guys leave, I want to check out their TDM. There's Goa and there's Snow Park. I think Goa would be a little bit cooler. Goa is this very interesting Portuguese colony city in India, and it looks really cool. I want to visit that city one day. But this is it. It's an 8 versus 8 team deathmatch. I don't know exactly how this works, and if you can, you know, create a custom loadout. I would assume you probably can in their TDM matches, but let's go see how crazy everybody plays. Is this like super competitive? Or is it kind of tame compared to their regular Battle Royale? It seems like it might be. Might be a little tame. There's a guy right there. Hey, how's it going? And it's nice. It really does remind me of PUBG Mobile Team Deathmatch. Like, very much like PUBG Mobile TDM. So, if you're a PUBG Mobile player and you want something a little bit more easy, a little bit more casual and arcadey, this dude... this is basically your best option. But I think the moral of the story here is I think a lot of people out there are going to just be like, oh, it's another Battle Royale game. Kind of like Free Fire. Maybe not as good as PUBG. It's not even worth my time. And I want to say, don't think of it like that. This is a great alternative to both of those games. And I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy it. It's basically like a refresh on Free Fire with improved gameplay mechanics that make it a bit closer to PUBG. And I don't know. It's good. I play mobile games for a living, so I think I know a good mobile game when I see one. This is a good mobile game, okay? And it definitely has a ton of potential. If the developers keep up with this game, keep adding more content, keep adding the things that people who both play Free Fire and PUBG would enjoy, then, yeah, this game really has a potential to be one of the biggest mobile games out there, especially... as I said, if they actually make this for a global audience. You know what? I know I'm in the middle of this TDM match, but I'm just going to jump into the Snow Park map to try something else out. And to the developers, if they happen to be watching this video, there are a few things that you can do to really kind of make this game as successful as possible. Number 1, you got to listen to your players. Don't just add content that you think would be good. Actually ask the players and see what they want. See what is maybe frustrating in both Free Fire and PUBG, and add the content that they so desperately want in those games, but those developers aren't ever going to give them. You need to add some ability for map creation down the line. This allows for a lot more content creation and will help promote the game, because players can create matches, they can send them to YouTubers, YouTubers can play them on stream, you can create parkour maps, you can create other crazy maps, you know, all that type of stuff. The type of stuff that PUBG Mobile does, and does very well. You need to just keep consistently adding more and more weapons and skins that get people very excited. You need to keep this game extremely optimized. That is like number 1, all right? Before anything else. So people that do not have the ability to play games like PUBG Mobile and Warzone Mobile when that game was around can play a game like this. Don't make this game more unoptimized than like PUBG Mobile, for instance, because it's going to be very difficult to get PUBG Mobile players to stray away from that game and play this one. However, Free Fire players, you might be able to convince those players a little bit more to switch to something like this. However, if you do release content that is unique enough and fun enough, then even PUBG Mobile players might want to have this game on their phone as well. And they can play this game when they are sick and tired of playing PUBG constantly every single day. Dude, this is so crazy chaotic, but it's awesome. I love it. And yeah, that's basically it. I really hope you all did enjoy this video. Leave a like if you would like to see more content on ScarFall 2.0. I can definitely make a little mini series on this game because I do think it's great. It'll be a lot of fun to play this game, and maybe in my next video, I can try to get an actual win in Battle Royale, you know? But yeah, looks like it is the end of the match here. Can I get the last kill? Maybe? I think I did. No, I didn't. Doesn't matter. We got the victory, so. Thank you guys so much for watching. Download this game. Again, the download link is down below in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode.